the bigger you win, we need that energy. As much as this country wants to kill our heroes, right? Like every time somebody black, they can't wait to put mud on them. Like we need you out there talking, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know how many times somebody said, man, Hitmaka said your name. Like I wrote a letter to the music business. Nobody stood up. It's the only niggas out there saying, why Ray ain't that? That's why I'm like, you know what? Let me get out of this shit. Because
and I'm lying. If you go back into the music business and they make you the CEO, I'll work for you.
Well, that ain't gonna happen because I ain't gonna. Because for me, the thing that we have to understand is when they appoint, and I don't have no offense against Elliot Grange, I don't know the brother, like, but when they appoint someone 20 years younger than Mike Kaiser, who's been at Atlantic, 20 years younger or 10 years younger than Lon Ray, who's like, bro, if it wasn't for Lon Ray, Atlantic doesn't exist on the urban side.
True.
Have a Lon Ray and you just give it to Lucian's son, knowing how it's gonna make them feel, and you still do it, you just told us the cleanse is here. And the cleanse is y'all motherfuckers. And once I figured that out, that's when I back out. Because the way I'm set up, I can't not speak my mind to somebody if I see you hurting people. That's just not me as a person. So that's why I'm like, you gotta stay in it. Because if they lose you,
all right, well then
I'm talking about like and I'm talking about, by the way, take over a label, and then I'll come work with you.
Say less.
Because for me, it's like, I can't, because what you don't understand is that we all get the same time in the day, and when we wake up in the morning, we got to decide where we want to put our energy. And it's hard to put your energy in something that you know at any given moment they could take from you and send you home. So it's like, that's why every nigga out here is building his own shit. And if you ain't building your own shit, you ain't smart, bro.
And I seen him fire so many great people. So, I mean, shit.
Nigga, LA should be running, LA should be Lucian.
Why can't y'all get together, all the good ones, get together and just do y'all own?
Somebody gonna sell out.
And not only that, we were taught by the other people.
Somebody gonna crack.
Ain't nobody using their money to create something that they don't own no more.
Yep.
Like, we got too much information. We went in there and made companies millions of dollars. Like, I look at this shit, you know what I'm saying? Where, like, even with Atlantic, like when I was working there, or even with an Empire, like I no longer work with Empire. Now I get to see like all the records I did in that shit go gold, platinum. I'm just watching, reposting from home. You know what I'm saying? Seeing that shit, but it's not my company.
And I'll be honest.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all, is it at a point where y'all can't?
I left Warner January 2021. 2021, 2022, 22, I'm sorry, 22, 23, 24, 3 years. They probably made 7-8 million off of the stuff that I did still while I'm gone.
Niggas ain't even like NLE Chopper when he was working with NLE Chopper.
Like niggas, so for me it's like when you realize like I'm signing stuff and you realize it's making millions, but they can cut the pipeline and just be like, and that's it. That's all, folks. I'll talk to you later. And when you realize that, bro, I love what I do. I don't want to invest in things that can come back and bite me and kill me or not feed my family. Because I know for a fact that Little Raymond was ran into Hitmaka, he's trying to be in music, and I'm not around, and he said, my name Ray Daniels, and Hitmaka gonna be like, bring him in.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna look out for your son. And to me, I don't think Aaron Bayshuk would do that for me.
But then deeper than that, when the other black people at the company see how they treat Ray or treat like other people that they look up to, it's a chain reaction. That's why motherfuckers don't say nothing, and they just sit there, get they check and whatever. There's no need to be opinionated, because if you can get rid of the creatives, then shit, if I ain't creating, ain't no telling how fast you can get rid of me.
Yeah. So, and they don't want us there. It's like, what's the easiest way to pick on the younger generation? Don't have your generation around. Pick on me, nigga. But they don't want us around so they can take advantage of it. So and by the way, I don't want to see black people not getting money. So, just step away. Y'all keep playing this game, get y'all money, but y'all will really figure out who y'all in business with. Don't give a fuck about you. And I'll be here if you want to talk then, but bro, I can't go play that game no more.
I'm going to close like this. I dare any black executive right now to go into their A&R meeting if y'all watching this, because I know you niggas is watching this. Go say the shit trash.
Yep.
Go be honest. When they play the record, say it's trash.
I remember sitting in a meeting. This white A&R plays this record, and it was like, nigga, nigga, and he was saying nigga, and the kid was like, he was like Dom's complexion. Like, you could tell he was mixed, right? You could tell he was black and something else, and none of the kids in the video was black. Every kid in the video was like white, Asian, Mexican, and there was a video, and they was trying to sign it, and they play it for the room, and they was like, this is going up, and I'm sitting around, and I'm looking, and I'm like, listen, I'm still black, so I'm like, I'm looking for one dark-skinned black person. Yeah. Just one, because I'm like, I know that's what I would be doing. So they play a video, everybody like, that's so fire. Like, what do you guys think? Everybody looking around like, Yo, ain't no black. As soon as I said that, the white A&R goes, no, his dad's black. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you don't think. I know his dad's black. I can see his black in him. But he wasn't raised around black people because there's not one black person in the video. And if we put that out, he gonna have some problems. And I feel like I might have just killed the chance to make $5 million from something. Because now I just gave you a conscience. And now at that moment, you got to show me you evil and you going to take it. And I don't think they want to show us they're evil and they just want to eat us. So they kind of got to get rid of the niggas that's going to say that's right or wrong, and they hire the niggas. Every nigga in them companies are owned. Got you. Ain't no nigga going to speak up for how they getting treated because they all owned. And by the way, rightfully so. They got to pay their bills. I get it. I live in Atlanta, though. My house is paid off. All of them. All 4 of them paid off. My mom, everything's paid off. Money in the bank, up, paid off. And that's why I spoke. And I didn't realize that no one else did that. So when I see Hitman, I'm like, bro, they need you because there ain't no free niggas. Who a free nigga in the music business?
It's triple F life, financial freedom, fuck you.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, like that's why I respect Ye, because Ye was nobody in history could make me not love Ye over any rapper ever, because it's the only nigga that lost his billionaire status going against you motherfuckers. Whether it was right or wrong, I'd rather lose my billionaire status to be free than let y'all own me and be a billionaire. So fuck you, Adidas. I can say whatever I want, Adidas, and you won't do nothing. What y'all don't realize he was doing was he was calling out like, oh, y'all know y'all are greedy. Oh, I'm going to push it to the limit. Let's see what y'all do now. And now everybody pressured him and he got out the deal. And now he got his ownership back. So for me, it's like, I'm going to always support a free nigga.
Yeah. And we got to see how they did them in the process.
Any free nigga got Master P, Kanye, any nigga that's free out here that's not owned, because our man was owned. That's why he in jail. He was owned. And then he thought the money made him free.
Right.
But he wasn't free. Because you don't know, because when you lay down with the devil's like, bitch, don't forget, nigga.
I see him getting out though.
Yeah, no, I see him getting out too, but I'm saying that's why he was owned. Like, that's why he was so frustrated, because he realized he was owned.
Yeah.
He realized that as much money as he made on Ciroc, their kids was making more than him. So that started hitting you, and then as soon as you speak up, they gonna kill you. So you gotta either do it on the outside and get your money like Hitmaka is, like this is my building. This is my shit. Everybody in here work with me. And if you ain't that, you can't tell me nothing, because you ain't taking the risk that I'm willing to take to be free.
Most definitely.
You a slave, nigga. And I ain't no disrespect to nobody, but that's what you are. Because as soon as I realized that I was that, I had to go. Damn, they just wanted me here to be a slave. I didn't know. I thought we was friends. I thought y'all liked me. I never forgot I signed NLE Chopper. Let me tell you, I said this on record. I signed NLE Chopper. It's the biggest deal in Warner history. I go to the CEO.
How much you get as advance?
$8 million. The deal's worth.
As advance?
No. The advance was $4 million, but the deal's worth $8 million. But here's my point. I went to his boss, my friend. My boss, my friend. I was like, yo, man, like this is the biggest deal in Warner history. Like, yo, man, can I get some help? I need it. Like, I'm 40 at the time. I'm like, bro, I can't run behind a 17-year-old kid. I gotta raise my kids. Like, I can do the job, but I need a liaison. Like, give me one of these young A&R coordinators to run around with him to make sure we keep it this. And he's like, oh no, you don't need that, man. Just be his uncle. That was the only advice I got. And let me tell you something. When you work for L.A. Reid, you can go to him with any problem. That nigga gonna give you an answer on how to win. And that's why when you see from the inside the difference between the motherfuckers that know how and the motherfuckers that's in power, and you realize that I used to get mad that they didn't teach me nothing, but they couldn't teach me nothing because they didn't know shit. See what I'm saying? So for me, it's like, I just feel bad for everybody in the music business at this point, because until people like him are in power, or people like Tehran, or people like Chris Anacute, Larry Jackson, until those people in power, we ain't gonna never have shit. And that's the game.